guys, little Aussie Mel here doing my week 37 post-op VSG update. My highest ever weight was 105 kilos or 231 pounds. My pre-op diet starting weight was 97.4 kilos or 214 pounds. This morning I weighed in at 68.5 kilos or 150.7 pounds. Which is a 1 kilo or 2.2 pound loss for the week, which is, I'm really happy with that. And that's a total loss today of 80 pounds or 36.5 kilos. Yeah, so I'm really feeling pleased with that today. I actually posted a picture on Facebook with wearing the t-shirt that Christina Guzman sent me. I've got it on under here. Hang on. If you can see. 80 pounds down, bitches. And hang on, and it's got little Aussie Mel on the back. So thank you so much, Christina, for that. Yeah, I think Christina's actually got a t-shirt business, so I'll try and grab the link and put it below for you. So if you want some cool t-shirts, you can go check her out. What did I want to talk about today? Oh, I was meant to do a food or like a what I eat video today. Promised you last week I was going to take a photo of everything I ate and put it together. It was like a snapshot of each day's food. So I did do that. I took photos of everything. I think that's actually why I've lost a good amount this week, because I was really conscious of everything I was eating by taking photos of it. So if you slack at tracking, that could be an easy alternative to just take photos of everything you eat, because it really makes you think about it. I think there's actually some apps where you can kind of track your food with photos as well. Yeah, so anyway, I can't actually put all that together into a video because my computer is off being fixed at the moment, so I should get that back tomorrow or the day after, so I'll put that together for next week's video. I did want to talk about depression and counselling this week. I've had a few people reach out to me in private message sort of talking about their own struggles and asking me about my own experience with depression and things like that. Depression is definitely something that I've dealt with in my life. I went through some depression in my late teens and in my 20s, although I probably wasn't really aware that that's what it was back then. And then I did also go through postnatal depression with my first daughter, and never sort of seeked out any help for that, and just sort of battled on with that on my own. And then when I had my next daughter, she's 1.5 now, I noticed the signs of postnatal depression coming back really early on. So I just knew I couldn't go through it again. So I went to my GP and told them what I was going through, and got onto some counselling and medication that I took for a couple of months. And that really helped me. I know some people have sort of said that they would really like to do some counselling if they could afford it, and I just wanted to share that with you because a lot of people don't realise that there is Medicare funded counselling available for people in Australia. So all you need to do is go to your GP and get a referral to a psychologist who bulk bills. I think the Medicare rate is about $84 per hour session. So if you sort of explain to your doctor that you can't afford any out-of-pocket expenses, they can refer you to someone who only charges that Medicare rate. A lot of counsellors do actually charge above that. So I know the lady I see, Anne Huntress in Kingscliff, she's fantastic. She charges about $120 an hour, I think. So so Medicare covers the $84 and then I pay the rest. And some counsellors charge a lot more than that. So if you can't afford it, you just, you need to get referred to the right psychologist who will bulk bill the whole fee for you. And you can get up to 10 Medicare funded sessions per year through that scheme. So absolutely go and do that if you're going through a hard time, or even if you're not going through a hard time, I just highly recommend it throughout the whole VSG process, because a lot of people have to have the psych evaluation before surgery just to check that you don't already have some sort of eating disorder or something like that. But a lot of people just leave it at that and don't actually seek any treatment during the weight loss phase, and you go through so many rapid things, and especially if you've used food to deal with issues in the past, that gets taken away from you. The ability to do that gets taken away from you. So learning other strategies to cope with stuff is really, really important. So go and check that out, and please feel free to private message me if you or comment below if you have any questions about that. What else did I want to talk about? Funny NSV on the weekend. I went out in Brizzy to watch my brother and his girlfriend and mates. They do like house music. They like rapping and stuff, and I went to see them perform for the first time, so that was really cool. But it was kind of funny on the way back to the car. We're walking down the street, and you know, in the valley, it's all interesting kinds of people. And this guy came running up too, so it was like me, my sister, and my brother's girlfriend, all walking along, and he just came running up and like grabbed me up around the waist and lifted me up and spun me around and sort of started running off down the street with me. And so we all had a good laugh at that, but I just wanted to yell out, NSV! Like, he picked me to pick up. Like, normally I would be the big girl in the group, so if someone was going to do something random like that, they would pick up, you know, one of my friends, not me. They would look at me and go, well, I'm not lifting her. And just that I was so light to be lifted like that was just amazing. So I had to kind of stop myself from yelling out NSV, because I thought, hang on, nobody's going to know what the hell I'm talking about. But interestingly, I was sharing this story with someone, and he was like, yeah, NSV, look how easily I can get lifted up and abducted and raped. I was like, oh, thanks. So, but it is a good point. I'm definitely not as strong as I used to be. I know some of the guys in the community have talked about fat man strength, and how when you're a big guy, you don't necessarily need to be that strong, or that sort of, you know, you don't have to be working out to be strong, because your body is carrying around all this extra weight, and is strong just because of that. So that's something that I have noticed for sure. I'm not as strong as I used to be, just because, you know, even just in my hands when I'm trying to get lids off jars and stuff, I feel like I've become a bit of a weak little girl. So I might have to, I think I'm going to look into some sort of self-defense classes or something like that. I think that would be good. So if anyone wants to do that with me, let me know and we can get something sorted. What else? Oh, and just finally, I wanted to apologise to Peter. Last week I gave her a shout out and called her channel Fluffy Peach, and it's actually Plumpy Peach VSG. She had a surgery last week. She's doing really well, so go check out her channel and give her some love. I think that's it. Alright, I will check in with you next week with my food video, and hope you all have a great week. Bye.